Marriott Hotel.
Marriott Hotel. So greetings, and this is Asara. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell y'all something. That's real talk. Right? Listen to this. This right here that's going on is me trying to be like the competition to let everybody know that there's some people out there that's withholding information from me, no matter how hard I try to find out what's going on. You know, because they're paying people to cover up for them. They're not trying to let me know. It's some big government officials, I'm sure politicians or people in this neighborhood that's got clergymen, is what I believe, working with local politicians. You know, they've been stealing all the mail out of my mailbox and stalking me and you name it, doing everything they can because they've stolen my inheritance. And it's connected with the courthouse and all kinds of stuff. You know, people are all working together to make sure that this information is not reaching me. So what I'm trying to point out to everybody is that I'm not trying to get anyone to do anything illegal, but for all this time now, for years, they've stole this inheritance from me. There's a lot of things that done went on in this world where God been trying to bless me. I've been doing pretty good on my own with just working and getting what's done from my own steam. But there's money out there that some people are splitting. That's my money. And whenever I try to show up in the courthouse or whatever, to try to collect my bounty, they always got some type of red tape stopping me because of who the people are that's taking it. That property manager here, it was one of them. I've been telling you about the Satanic Court that's here in this town. It's all involved. All of it is involved, all right? I had to go get me another mailbox because every mailbox I've had, the government been stealing my mail and all kinds of stuff because they just like that. That's who they are. My new mailbox is my name, Paul Shields, 2700 Caples Avenue, number 5543. It's in Vancouver, Washington, 98661. That's 6100. So what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of people that's working in our courthouse and everything around here that knows what's going on, and they know that it's not right. And I'm not trying to get anybody to do anything wrong. Actually, I'm trying to get me some help. And I know that there's a big risk factor involved for anybody who try to bring assistance to me. So here goes where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want to hook up with me and give me the proper information about what I need to get my plane flying, this is the address. Paul Shields, 2700 Caples Avenue, 5543, Vancouver, Washington, 98661-6100. That's at that post office right there. Y'all know I'm Caples. So what you would have to do is send a certified letter. You ain't got to put your name on the envelope or nothing like that. What you got to do, though, is send it certified so you can track it, because if you don't, it'll disappear in the mail. But like I'm saying to you, look at all this money right here. It's a lot, ain't it? That's 15 stacks right there. That's what it is. It's 15 stacks. So this is where I'm at. Any information that can lead me to getting my plane flying so I can get my inheritance from these people that's stealing it. See, if I go down to that courthouse, it's going to be just what it's been forever. Nobody knows a damn thing, all right? The corruption. Plus, all the people who have their interests involved with trying to make sure they can stop my efforts because of what they stand to lose at my winning. But what I'm doing is legit and properly respected by the universe, because it's the universe who set all this up for me. But of course, the devil's out here, and he thinks that since we are not white, is what it's all about. Because if I was white, all this money that they're trying to steal probably never would have came into advantage for me unless I was doing some crooked shit myself.
Real talk.
You know, they got people all around this apartment listening and watching every damn thing I do, stalking me, breaking the mailbox every chance they get. So I've had mailboxes that I've got from the United States Postal Service for so long as where not one letter comes there. So I know it's deep. It's really deep. It's involved with my father and what him and my grandmother and my grandfather all left me. That goes years back. Years back. It's so much money as to where they got all these people involved trying to steal it. Not only that, there's other money that the universe has set up for me too that they're trying to steal. Like I told you, they read my birth chart. And since they read my birth chart and they saw me in that movie Like I told you guys, I jumped damn near 100 yards, and those energy umpires that was there saw that shit, and right then they was like, "What the fuck?" So they've been following me and sabotaging me
Over
ever
20
since.
years.
You see this
All
art
my life.
that's on the wall
Still in my
in my apartment.
anointings from me.
They've been stealing this art from me, putting it on the back of tarot cards. I see my stuff on the back of those tarot cards. Okay. So what I'm trying to get somebody to do is not illegal. I'm not asking nobody to do anything wrong. What I'm trying to say to you is at the risk that you would have to take, you can keep everything seriously anonymous. You ain't got to give me your name or nothing. All you got to do is, if you send me a letter or you see me on the street, walk up to me. You ain't got to be afraid. Just walk up to me and say, look, I know what's going on. I can help you. You know, if there's any lawyers or anything out there, you know, you got my address too. Here it goes. It's Paul Shields, 2700 Caples Avenue, number 5543, Vancouver, Washington, 98661-6100. It's also Post Office Box 5543-98668 at the same address, 2700 Caples Avenue, 5543, Vancouver, Washington, 98661-6100. P.O. Box 5543-98668. Okay? So, what I'm trying to do is collect what's legally mine in this corrupt ass world. Now, like I was telling everybody for years, the universe is really tired of all this shit. So, you know, if there's somebody sent back that knows about this, that still don't want to get involved with bringing what's right into fruition, that means that you're an accessory to the devil. So what you need to do is get out of that cycle of, if you know something that don't say anything, that means that by default you are a part of the crime, to tell you the truth. But if you do say something, look at the reward you could get. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say to you. This is the reward that you can get by saying something, by helping yourself, because, like I said to you, my mission here is to make sure that everything goes around in a more of a divine manner. All of this crazy garbage shit has to stop. It has to come to an end. Okay? So that's where I'm at. You would have to send a certified letter though, so you can track it. Because if you don't, it's gonna disappear in the mail. I brought some herbs and stuff that came to my house, and by the time they reached my house, they had been opened and tampered with and everything. As well, now I got all these herbs. I spent $400 on herbs, and then when they got here, most of them they had been tampered with through the post office. So they got the mail people working with them as well. It's supposed to be leaving the mail, and they just don't leave it. You know what I mean? They know that they're supposed to be leaving this mail in my mailbox. They don't leave it. Or if they do leave it, then that property manager breaks in the box or uses his key. It's been so much mail that has been taken from me. You know what I mean? That it's the whole purpose of doing all that is just to stop me from flying. They sitting around here listening to everything. I try to talk on the phone, and people like asking me for vital information on the phone, and then I had got a new phone, and then the other day I had to give my new phone number to somebody, and I gave them the new phone number, and no soon as I gave them the new number, I thought to myself, damn, you should have did that day this, and then right away, here comes this crank calls
right
shit,
away,
you know.
because they got it from in this apartment, so listening in here.
This is what's going on. It's real organized because of this satanic cults that's all in this area.
Organ harvesting.
That's the cause of all these
sex trafficking.
Children disappeared and everything. And by them knowing who I am, they did not want to see me show up here any damn way. But you know what? I'm here. And I got a job to do, and that is to collect that money. Now, somehow, they got my family, my ex, all of them all working in that shit together, old friends and all that. You know, somehow they just could do that.
Try to make me be the bad person because I'm black.
They are.
Because my skin is not white.
Every damn thing. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I've been stalked and assaulted in here. The property manager gave the key to those people that came in here, stole my money, did all kind of nasty shit to me, keep on putting poison in every damn thing. As soon as I leave this apartment and go outside, everybody in these apartments around here coming out of their houses to the same story that everyone been telling to the police forever, been going on with them, and they for some reason have completely overlooked it.
They don't want to be stalked and harassed themselves.
They don't want to go through the shit. So this corruption has to stop. It just has to stop. And all this old crazy shit that's going on in this world is so risky for people to get involved. So again, I'm trying to tell you that the phone, P.O. Box, right here in Vancouver. It's 2700 Caples Avenue, number 5543. Vancouver, Washington. That's the box number. P.O. Box 5543, Vancouver, Washington 98661-6100. And then for some reason they got P.O. Box 5543-98668. They got a different zip code. I don't know why. But the name is Paul Shields. Y'all know that. Okay. PAULSHIELDS. All right. At 2700 Caples Avenue, number 5543, Vancouver, Washington 98661-6100. People told me, well, we sent you your insurance information. I didn't get it. So insurance, job replies, anything that could get me going as to where I keep money in my hand, they want to stop it. They want me to be a total failure. Their plan was to just make me be homeless, on drugs, and all that old shit that made me where I would not be in a position to be able to get my work done or to collect my inheritance, which is more than one. I believe, I won't say what is going on, but I believe that somebody right here in this area died and left me an insurance policy. And their family that I'm attached to stole it and documented changes and all kind of shit. But when all that went on with everything else that's going on, with what my father left me and what Ben Richards left me, and all this stuff was given to me, ordained by the universe. And we got all these greedy ass white people with their own selfish motivation, most of it being their hatred of blackness, okay? And thinking that we don't qualify to be successful, benefiting people on this planet. So all of it is just corruption, the same corruption that I've been explaining to you all. And they're satanic. Blood rituals and every damn thing, you name it. They done sent demons in there. I've been here fighting with demons.
I know y'all don't believe that, but it's true.
And I've been fighting with demons all night, and then I have to come in the world and see those. I'm fighting with demons on 5D, and then I got to come out here in the 3D and see these sorry ass, nothing ass people.
That's what they are.
They need to be stalking their ass to the Dollar Tree to get some soap and some water and a towel and a rag and all that stuff.
Wait on it to rain and wash their ass.
But they don't care about the outside of themselves being raggedy and messed up.
Take their ass to that Columbia River.
That way. So I looked at the people that they have stalking me, and I know for a fact that these got to be some really uneducated people, because these are the people they send to harass me all day. So these are easily bought people with low morale and no dignity about themselves.
Hateful.
So they really don't bother me at all. I just look at them
degenerates.
Like, you're nothing. Because that's who they are. Anytime, because if they do it to me, you better believe they'll do it to anyone.
That's right.
Okay, if they're doing it to me, that means they're doing it to other people. So I ain't got no respect for them at all, and I want them to know that. But you help me get going, I'm gonna help you get going. Okay. And that's all to it. I'm not trying to boast about being no Mr. Money Man or anything like that, because I am not. If I was, I wouldn't have to go to work every day. And even if I was, I'd work every day, because I'd be involved with all type of charity, type of responsibilities to make sure that people can do better on this planet. But the thing that I'm trying to point out to everybody the most is that I know it's hard for people to stick their necks out, because most of the time you stick your neck off for someone else, they'll be the main one who cut your head off. And I know that. Turtle don't stick his head out of his shell to help no one but itself. And I can understand why. But along with all that, I'm just trying to point out to everybody that it's real out here. And this is a stack of $100 bills. It's total $15,000. How much that is right there.
It's not in this apartment. It's in the bank now.
So I'm trying to point out to everybody that if you help me, I'm going to help you. I don't know exactly what the hell is going on, with how much money is there or whatever, but I know it's got to be a lot, because there's people that put a lot of work into making sure that I can't get the information necessary to, this is what's funny. All the people that's needed to do what's necessary to make sure I don't get my inheritance, they all found out information about me that I haven't found out, which means to me that it's public officials that's involved with this shit.
They knew about my money
don't have anything
before I
to do
did.
with my inheritance, know about my inheritance, but I don't know about it. Well, it's because the people who are supposed to tell me are the ones that's trying to stop me from getting it, which means they are the ones that's stealing it. So at the end of the day, all I get is, well, justice will be served and this and that and all that bullshit. But you know what? It's been so long now. It's been so damn long, and I get sick of going to that damn courthouse, because I don't like going there anyway. I really don't. But I'm going to go there again. And that's why I'm putting this up first, because there's somebody in that courthouse who knows what's going on. And And this is a fan of $100 bills right here. Okay? I'm talking about some big bucks for you. All right? Simple. All you got to do is contact me either in person or you can write me a letter. You ain't got to put your name on it or anything like that. You can just send that information to me, and then I'm going to have your letter. And once I collect and everything like that, I'm going to let you know, okay, you come and tell me about the letter that you sent me. And then I'll know that's you. Okay? And I will do it because I know there's some big-ass money out there. Not to mention the fact that I can help you in a whole lot of ways. And you know that because you know how gifted I am through God's grace, okay? So this is real talk out here. This is your opportunity to be blessed.
And do what's
I
right.
had this money when I came here from Chicago. Contrary to what a lot of people know. I drove cross country with this money and the bus with me. Okay? When I got here, everybody's sitting up thinking that I'm broke and all doing their little shit that they can to try to make sure that I'd be homeless and everything like that. And God put me in a position to see just who the fuck everybody were that was around me. But I didn't know why. I couldn't understand why is everybody acting like this. So I thought, well, they just confused about
Which is true.
the information that
You are
I've been receiving
confused.
from the universe that I've been telling everyone about. No, it wasn't that at all. It's that everyone has been programmed by the devil, giving money and everything to try to sacrifice me and kill me, but they probably didn't know about all the big money. They just was listening to some damn, or they probably did know about the big money. I don't know, but I can't understand why someone would team up with the devil to beat me out of some money that they should have known in their heart that shit, if he get this money, I know I'm entitled to some of it because of who I am and who he is. No, for some reason, which lets me know why, because the same person who sat around all my life and made sure that there was estrangement between me and certain people is involved with this shit, and I know that. I know your father and that whole damn satanic ass family of yours. I know about it, so don't think that I don't. Okay, don't think that I do not know, because I do know. Okay, but here goes where I'm at. Somebody gonna help me, and you're gonna just help me so you can help yourself. That's
Real
how I
talk.
look at that. So once again, it's 2700 Caples Avenue. Number post office box 5543, Vancouver, Washington 98661-6100. And then they got another zip code for the post office box. If you just say post office box 5543, it's gonna be 98668. And then my name is Paul Shields, of course. And this is where we at. Okay. So help yourself by helping me. That's how I look at it all. All right. Peace and light.
So that's real talk. I'm just trying to give you a chance to give yourself a chance. So that's where we at. Peace and light.